Dear viewers, Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, National Fire Services Day observed at Rourkela Steel Plant. Coke Ovens Department bags the Energy Conservation Award for the year 2021 and 22. And in our Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav series, today's personality is Kabiraj Krishna Chandra Tripathi. And now the news in detail. Rourkela Steel Plant RSP joined the rest of the nation in observing the National Fire Services Day on 14th April. The day also marks the commencement of the Fire Services Week that will be observed from 14th to 20th April. Mr. Atanu Bhomik, DIC RSP, was the chief guest of the function organized at the Central Fire Station of Fire Services Department RSP. Mr. P.K. Satpathy, EDP&A with additional charge of ED projects, Mr. Naresh Kumar, CGM in charge services, with additional charge of ED works, Mr. Ashok Jalwania, Commandant CISF, Mr. C.R. Mahapatra, CGM in charge MM and Marketing, Dr. B.K. Hota, CMO in charge Medical, Mr. S.C. Mohanty, GM in charge Safety and Fire, Mr. J.B. Patnayak, GM Fire Services, along with many other senior officers and employees of the plant and Fire Services Department were also present on the occasion. Mr. Bhomik unfurled the Fire Services flag and inspected the Guard of Honor. He, as well as the other dignitaries, laid wreath on the Martyrs' Memorial to commemorate the sacrifice of 66 gallant firefighters who laid down their lives to save the life and properties during a devastating fire incident that took place at Victoria Dock, the erstwhile Bombay port, on this day in the year 1944. In his address, Mr. Bhomik emphasized on the theme of this year's Fire Services Day observation, that is, learn fire safety, increase productivity. We are now in a record-breaking mode. We have set several new benchmarks in the just concluded financial year. In the current year, we have taken up very challenging production goals. We can't afford to have any fire accident at this juncture. That will derail our production flow, he said. The DIC also praised the efforts being made by the Fire Services Collective of RSP not only in preventing and fighting fire incidents but also in creating awareness amongst employees and general public. Mr. Bhomik also released a leaflet on fire prevention brought out to mark the occasion. Mr. Bhomik, Mr. P.K. Satpathy and Mr. Naresh Kumar also presented awards to the employees and students who have excelled in various competitions organized earlier. The program commenced with a welcome song. This was followed by administration of National Fire Services pledges in Oriya, Hindi and English. It is noteworthy that the National Fire Services Week celebrations have commenced with the National Fire Services Day. During the week, awareness and firefighting programs will be organized by Fire Services Department of RSP. Coke Ovens Department of SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant, has bagged the Energy Conservation Award for the financial year 2021 and 22. Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi, ED Works, presented the award to the team led by Mr. Tularam Behra, CGM CO at annual performance review and award function organized at the Gopabandhu Auditorium. The awardees received a trophy and a certificate of appreciation. The department received the award for carrying out various important jobs in the last fiscal, like efficient recovery of coke ovens gas that led to improved gas make, maintenance of healthy gas pipelines, consistent power generation from BPTG by effective utilization of waste heat of CDCP, adherence to process discipline to achieve specific energy consumption norm, and adoption of automation technology like computerized heating control system. The criteria of evaluation was mainly based on actual specific energy consumption per ton of product for current year compared to ABP norm and actual of the previous year 2020-21. It also takes into account month-to-month consistency in achieving the energy target. As a part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations, SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant, is presenting a series of news on the eminent personalities of Odisha, and today's personality is Kaviraj Krishna Chandra Tripathi. Born on 23rd February 1914, Shri Tripathi was a producer, writer, politician and also an expert in Ayurveda. He was the founder of Utkal Ayurvedic Cooperative Pharmacy Limited, ASCA, Utkal Chemical Corporation, Kaviraj Bhavan, as well as Utkal Chalachitra Pratishthan Private Limited. He took part in freedom struggle and later he became an MLA from ASCA constituency 1971 to 1973. He had also written many books in different fields which include Purvardha Ayurveda Chikitsa Sangraha Parisishta Bhaga, Jwara Chikitsa Narva, Swapna Dosha Chikitsa, Koshta Kathinya Chikitsa and Veda Vakya. He also conferred with the prestigious Jayadev Award in 1981 for his outstanding contribution to Odia film industry. He passed away on 17th October 2006. That's all for today's news bulletin. Namaskar.